what I said.
The independent artist life really be meaning it really be meaning you gotta make something shake on your own. But sometimes you don't have all the skills to make it shake. So sometimes it just rumbles. That's what happened yesterday. It's a fact. So, but as my mother would say, every spine make a style. So it did spine, but we did style.
We spoke about the time when Sean was like, so this is good, but like, maybe we should try this. Did you take that as, how did you take that turning? Did you take it as a failure, or did you take it as, okay, cool, what the hell? I'm still great. This is just an improvement point.
I took it as everything above. Yeah. I said, oh, that's me. I thought it sounded alright. Then I took it as, the next one you won't say that about it. And then I took it as, maybe I don't have this. Maybe I'm just not good at this. Like, maybe I should stop trying this. I'm not good at this. And then I took it as, I really want to get better at this, though. I want you to, not even the next one won't sound like that, but as in, I want you to hear it, and I genuinely want your reaction to be like, wow. So I was like, okay, I'm going to figure out what it is I'm doing that's not correct and make it better. Okay. So there were a lot of emotions.
There was a myriad of emotions.
Yeah. For sure.
So I'm going to hold on to that, like, emotion of failure. Right, these feelings of, messed up, this wasn't good enough, I'm going to have to try again. What's another example that you have where that feeling alone has been prominent, that feeling of failure?
So there was, this is going to be so not really what you expected, but when I was younger, my whole family went back home to St. Kitts, and whenever we go back home, my grandma lives in St. Kitts, we all always go to church together. With my grandma, we go to her church. And you know how grandma is. When her family's in town, she wants the people them to know that this is my crew, this is my people, And so she asked me to sing a song. And I was like, yeah, I'll sing a song. Absolutely. But at that time, I still get really bad stage fright, but at that time it was insane. Like I get shakes, like I toilet.
How old are you?
I want to say between 12 and somewhere there. So I was like, yeah, I'll sing a song. And it came to the day. So then we all went to church. Like my chest is getting tight now. I'm not even joking. Like
really? You're reliving it.
I can honestly feel the feeling of angst. And I literally was like, I can't do this. So I just said, Grandma, I can't do it. I'm so sorry. Like I'm really sorry, I can't do it. And when I tell you, she was disappointed in her work. Like she was heartbroken. But I think there was another one, probably a bit of fighting there in the sense of you might have told people that your granddaughter's coming to sing and she's good and then doesn't sing, so a bit of embarrassment a little bit. But then also I think she kind of felt that I sing all the time, why put her sing for her in this moment? And that, even till now, that still stays with me. Like I wish I could go back and redo that moment, and if it was terrible, just do it, because she's given me so much. I would just want to give her that moment. But I think even that moment has also like just kept me like, nothing again will ever make me not do something that I genuinely wanted to do. Like I was not in control at that moment, and that felt awful. Like I have no control of my physical being, and I'm also causing hurt and upset from breaking promises. I was like, yeah, nah, like we're not doing that again.
That was a lesson learned. You said if you could go back, you will do it, even if it was terrible. So I'm going to assume that the fear that came over you was you did it for yourself. You didn't want to do that. Yeah. So you were scared of failure. Is it that, and I want to get this question perfect, what is scarier? Failing. So going up there, singing the song and crashing hard. Or never trying. And obviously hindsight is a great thing because now you know what it's like to never try. But which one of those two scares you?
It depends on the day. I think overall, the fear of never trying is what keeps me doing this. Because I would hate to be 90 years old and look at my life and be like, oh, I could have done this thing that I just didn't because I was scared. Like, who's got time for that? Do you know how short this life is? And do you know how long this life is to try again, like go again, do it again? So it's like, yeah, nah, I will keep going. But in the day to day, I'm getting better at it. I'm really a work in progress, but I really care what people think. I do. I care what people think. And more than anything, I care what my
It's happening. So many people here to support you. No.
so if I could talk to a bunch of strangers and then never see you again in a bad I don't even have to watch that performance back. If I perform move up people that are my regulars, I have to go to coffee with you tomorrow and look you in your eye and we both know that I crashed and burned yesterday. That's crazy work. So I even think about it like eventually when my platform grows, hopefully, like interacting with like fans and like day one loyal supporters, I feel like I would never want to give them anything that lets them down, that makes them feel like it's a hard day to be a Beryniah stan today. I would hate to do that.
So how's that thought though? But like, it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
I know, which is why I keep trying. That's why I'm still here.
Okay, and I hear that. But like, has that thought ever made you want to then quit music completely? Because bro, you're gonna have these fans, yeah. You're gonna be performing continuously. You're gonna grow your fan base. You might have an off day. Even me saying that has made you say, you might have an off day.
Yeah.
Has the thought of that happening ever made you want to say, oh, do you know what, forget it. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to do it.
Only in hindsight. Okay. So I've had like bad thoughts and been like, I don't know why we did that one. And also, I think if I'm being honest, that also comes from like that's me being accountable. Maybe I wasn't well enough rehearsed.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't prepare enough. Maybe there wasn't enough time for me to prepare. Maybe I didn't have the right environment to actually give a good performance. Like, there's all those variables as well.
But let me ask you, why is it that we should have dropped our performance first? I'm glad we did it. Let's learn. How do we move forward?
I just got to learn the process. Like, I just need to process the way I need to process. Ask Jesus. Ask Jesus. It's not me. It's the way I'm made.
But it's like you have this performance. It doesn't go well. Something might just go. Minor thing that's gone wrong. That's in your head for the entire time, and you've now catastrophized so much to be like, well, I shouldn't have done it. Period. As opposed to maybe there's something you can learn about this. What is it about your mindset that got us straight to that straight catastrophe zone?
I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be good, perfect, and lovely. So if there was a variable that I could have foreseen that was going to make sure that this wasn't good, perfect, and lovely, we shouldn't have gone forward with it. That's just my process. That's where I start. That's not where I end. I do ending. It's good that we did that. Now I know to look out for this variable in this way. Now I've learned from this. I'm going to make sure next time I do end there.
It's a process.
It's a process.
So what does stay forward look like to you? Do you have to dramatize backwards before we fell forward? Or
I think,
what does that term mean to you when you hear it?
I think now I'm just throwing myself head first. Honestly, that's what I'm doing now. I'm like, look, I'm going to give my absolute best. Some days I might hit the mark and some days it might not, but I'm going to give my absolute best. And the days where it doesn't hit the mark, cool, I'll pick up the pieces that are left and we're going to make something work for the next team. And ultimately, life is made of all of that general. Like, nobody on here is perfect. Nobody in this planet, on this world, anything is perfect. So I can't expect to be perfect. I ain't Jesus. Do you know what I mean? So,
you know what that is?